Cone Mini One Shot. If someone tries to use non-canon facts to justify their ship, then they don't have any real facts. Izuku fished his keys out of his pocket and unlocked his door to his apartment. He took his shoes off at the door and immediately collapsed onto the couch. Being the number one hero really took the toll on him. His was supposed to have been off hero duty nearly 5 hours ago, but villains just didn't let him get a break. Being the number one hero really took the toll on. That wasn't even the worst part of the day. The worst part had to be that he had broken up with his high school sweetheart, Ochako Uraraka. It's not like he wanted to, far from it, but he decided it was for the best. He closed his eyes and prepared for sleep, but unfortunately for him his phone had other ideas and started to go off. With a sigh he sat up in his bed and pulled his phone out from his pocket and answered the call without looking at the caller. "Hello," said Izuku, followed with a yawn. "Hey Midori, it's me Mina. Listen, are you on hero duty right now?" asked Mina on the other end. "No, I just got home from it and I was about to sleep," said Izuku. "Look, I really need your help. It's about Ochako," said Mina. "Oh, look Mina, yeah, I know, but she really needs help," said Mina. "I don't think she would want to see me Mina," said Izuku, desperately trying to get out of this situation. "Midori, please. I tried to get someone else to, but she said she wants to see only you," said Mina. "Ah, really? She still wants to see me after I dumped her?" asked Izuku. "Ah, really? She still wants..." "Well, I'm not sure if she really means it," said Mina. "What do you mean?" asked Izuku. "I mean she's drunk, Midori. I'm over here at a bar with her and she has done nothing but talk about you and drink alcohol and beer. I tried to get her to stop but she refuses and I gotta go to work soon. Please Midori, at least do this for her as a friend," said Mina. Quote dot 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 dot. "Alright, just text me the address and I'll be there," said Izuku. "Thank you Midori. Bye," said Mina, who immediately hung up and texted Izuku the location. Izuku got dressed and he took his car and headed to the bar where Mina had told him and met her outside. "She's inside. I'm leaving her to you. Just take her home please," said Mina, walking by Izuku. Izuku sighed to himself and stepped inside the bar. "Welcome sir. Can I get you anything?" asked a bartender. "And no thanks. I'm just looking for a girl with brown hair and kinda of a round face," said Izuku. And and no thanks. I'm just..." She's over there in the booth in the corner," said the bartender, pointing at a booth. Izuku bowed his head in thanks and walked over to find his ex completely hammered. Hey Akuraraka, said Izuku, correcting himself. "Oh, hick leprechaun. Nice to meet you," said Ochako, raising her head but not looking straight at all. "No Uraraka, it's me Izuku," said Izuku. "Oh, right. What do you want?" "Came to take my pie?" asked Ochako. "No, I came to take you home," said Izuku. Story continues below. "Now why would I ever want to go there when I can stay here and hick and have more of this soda," said Ochako, holding a half-drunken bottle. Izuku immediately took it away from her. "Uraraka, come on, let's go home," said Izuku. "Catch me first," said Ochako. She immediately fell out of the booth, but Izuku managed to catch her and stop her from letting her hit the floor. Come on, let's get you home, said Izuku. He helped her outside and placed her on the passenger's side of the car and belted her in, despite her protests, and immediately drove her home. Unfortunately, Ochako had someone lost her keys and Izuku had no choice but to bring her to his apartment. Izuku flipped on the light switch to his bedroom and helped her walk to the bed and tucked her in. All right, try to go to sleep, Uraraka. I'll be sleeping in on the couch, said Izuku walking towards the door. Deku, wait, said Ochako. What is uraraka? Asked Izuku turning around. I have to pee, said Ochako. Quote dot 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 dot. All right, let's go, said Izuku. He went back to her and picked her up and helped her to the bathroom. Are you all right to do this on your own? Asked Izuku. I got tea, hick this. I only had like 3 bottles, said Ochako holding up 7 fingers. She went into the bathroom and a few minutes later she came back out. See, I handled that easy, said Ochako. All right, let's go back, said Izuku. He then helped her back to his bedroom and into the bed and tucked her in once more. There, now try to sleep. Good night, Uraraka, said Izuku walking towards the door. Hey Deku, said Ochako. Yeah, said Izuku. Why do you hate me? Asked Ochako. Izuku stared at her and a tear fell down his face. Is that what you think, Uraraka? Asked Izuku walking over to her. Of course. You didn't give me a reason as to why you be broke up with me, said Ochako. Quote dot dot dot. I guess I should have, but it doesn't matter right now, you're drunk and you're most likely not going to remember this anyway, said Izuku. Please tell me, like a bedtime story, said Ochako. Ochako, I'm afraid, I'm the #1 hero. I lost my mom because of that back in high school. I don't want that to happen to you, said Izuku crying. He didn't expect Ochako to crash her lips into his, but he immediately pushed her off. Ochako, please don't do that, said Izuku. But why not? Asked Ochako. You are drunk. You're not in the right mind, said Izuku blushing. Well, you were being silly. Silly Deku, said Ochako. What do you mean? Asked Izuku. Why, you've only gotten stronger since then. And so have I. I honestly thought that we could protect each other forever, said Ochako. Story continues below. Quote dot dot dot. Ochako, I love you, said Izuku placing his hand on top of hers. I love you too, Deku, said Ochako, who has become a bit sober. She leaned into him and pressed her lips into his. Only this time Izuku accepted it. He could easily taste the alcohol on her breath, but he didn't care. He missed her so much. It was the longest he had ever gone without at least touching her since they got together, and he was starved. He felt her tongue trying to make its way down his throat, but she immediately withdrew. Still think it's hot, Shonaku? Hey Deku, I have a request, said Ochako. What is it? Asked Izuku. Let's fuck, said Ochako. Quote dot 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 dot. Huh, said Izuku blushing like mad. I said let's fuck. Like rabbits in heat, said Ochako smiling drunkly. And no, I can't do that to you, said Izuku. We've done it before, said Ochako. Why yes, but you're still drunk. Plus you probably won't remember anything tomorrow. I can't take advantage of you, said Izuku. You're not if I want it as well, said Ochako. Ochako, please Deku, I need you, said Ochako. Quote dot 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 quote dot. Izuku turned off the lights and went back to Ochako. Lemon warning. They screwed. Lemon warning over. Izuku breathed heavily as he laid beside Ochako, who just passed out. He looked over to her sleeping form and he smiled. then frowned. Tomorrow she would wake up and see what happened. Tomorrow she would be horrified. Tomorrow she would no longer be in his life. Izuku cried that night. The next morning, Izuku woke up facing the wall of his bedroom. He rolled over to see if Ochako was still there. She wasn't. He looked around the bed and found her clothes were gone as well. And there wasn't even a note. Izuku sat up and placed his hands into his face. I hate myself. I just lost my girlfriend and my best friend, thought Izuku. However, his thoughts were interrupted when he smelt bacon. He immediately threw on his clothes and ran into his kitchen. His angel was there. Hey Deku, said Ochako with 2 plates of bacon and eggs. Why you're still here, said Izuku. Of course, said Ochako. Izuku ran up to her and threw his arms around her while Ochako activated her quirk to hold the plates. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, said Izuku, crying tears that threatened to break his personal record. It's alright Deku, said Ochako, hugging Izuku back. Why are you still here after I broke up with you? Asked Izuku, not dating to look at her in the face. Because I remember last night, said Ochako. Everything? Asked Izuku. Yeah, everything, said Ochako. There was an awkward silence between them. Deku. Ochako. They both jinxed each other. You can go first, said Ochako. Okay, I'm really sorry. I guess losing my mom years ago just made me realize I don't want someone else to die because of me, especially you, said Izuku. I understand, but we're not weak. We can handle anything that comes our way, said Ochako, kissing Izuku's head. So, where does this leave us? Asked Izuku. I'd say we're back. Just let's take it easy right now. Let's start with breakfast first, said Ochako. Yeah, sounds good, said Izuku, smiling.